Well, I had a little storm yesterday afternoon. As I was looking out the window to see what was going on, I saw a gust of wind hit the trees and they're all swayed pretty good except for this one. This one just tipped right over and came down, just missed Laura's garden stuff. I don't know if you can hear my little dogs barking. Probably can't see them in this camera, but they're in the window in my office. At any rate, so as we looked it over, we found that the ants had gotten into it. It was Sunday, so I didn't cut it up yesterday. That's going to be the job for today, storm cleanup. But I did cut this piece here, pull it out of the way with the mule. All right, so let's come over here and take a look at this. Laura came out and inspected it and found that the ants had been into it. Let's see if we can see that. Right there, see how that's all honeycombed? So, ants did that. Now, what I'm going to do today is try to cut these branches all up. Working out here in the sun, I would like to wear a wide-brimmed hat, but unfortunately my hearing protection won't fit on me if I do. So I'm going to set this camera down for a minute and get ready to cut. So I want to show you, while I'm taking a break here, how close this came to all Laura's stuff. Here's a pallet she's got for putting another tote in, but it came pretty close. Pretty good mess we got here. now?
Over and picking beans.
Oh yeah, I think the deer like it that way better too.
I hated picking beans as a kid. My mom would say, "You didn't clean your room, go out and pick beans."
Oh, well she made it a punishment.
She did. But I hated bending over though, too. And then she accused me of wanting to know where all the beans were. Well, I'd been feeding them to my dog, and she discovered she liked them, so she'd go out and eat them on her own.
Of course, that's not your intention.
No.
Your intentions were...
Give her a treat.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I mean, one less bean to pick. Look at these. These are a nice bean. I don't know what they were. You bought them, I think.
Well, if I bought them, they ought to have a nice bean inside the green part.
Oh, well.
Because that's the way I go. So this morning there were deer all over the place here. And I looked out my window when the dogs convinced me it was time to get up. And I yelled, "Hey deer, get out of here!" And they did. But not before they did their damage. I'm not going to go up and look at mine. I got my potatoes home, a bunch of my potatoes pulled and laying on the ground. So I don't know if they like potatoes or not.
I don't think they do.
Well, we'll find out. They didn't get Laura's potatoes. So it's time to take a break. I ran one tank of gas through the chainsaw. And you can see the pile I made. I've got the log cut up into pieces. And my dogs are in the house barking at me. Hey dogs! So we'll go up there in a minute. Okay, I did most of this on hyper. Wow, it's pretty cool. It didn't use much camera or much battery from the camera. I think I've been out here working for half an hour or so, maybe 3 or 4 hours, I don't know. Seems like it. It's just maybe a half an hour probably. Don't know how long it takes me to burn a tank of gas. So I just chopped this up so I can get it out of the way so it'll look better, but I'll probably leave the stump there so I can hook onto it and try to pull it out. Usually I dig around the roots a little bit and then I'm able to pull them out. But the roots actually look, there's a root right there. That's what they look like. And so when you dig around them, you can take a saw and saw them. I don't use my chainsaw. I don't like to get it dull on stuff that's been in the ground. Oh, here you can see. I've got to decide with this long piece here. My daughter wanted me to, or mentioned that she would like to have a cross like mine. And that's kind of how I built mine. I just took a tree like this and I squared it up with a chainsaw. And then I took another cross one and squared it up and I made a cross. So I'm willing to do that for her, but she's in clay ground down there. And this old jack pine probably rot right off, but we'll see. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll get back out here a little later and do some more work, but I think that was enough for an old man like me. So God bless.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
Because my wife reminded me to tell you, don't forget to subscribe. Because more people I get watching, then the more benefits I might get from it. And if I start getting benefits from it, then I can buy more equipment. And so I can do a better job with my audio and stuff. And editing too, because I got a real slow computer right now. Whew, it's nice in the shade of this tree. Got a real slow computer right now. And so I had to get some simple software, which is what I'm using, and it works. But I'd like to use some better software and something that acts a little faster. So anyway, thanks again. Bye for now. God bless.